How's it going, Bobski fans? I thought I'd try something new today. I think I might start a bit of a newsletter, or I don't know what to call this, a video diary, a podcast, or what. But today is October 5th, 2025. The tryouts are all coming to an end. I think Lancaster finalizes theirs tonight. The KV has made their team, Sussex has made theirs, Hampton has made theirs. Unfortunately, since I'm standing in a field, on beautiful Darlings Island at the homestead here, I don't have any paperwork in front of me, and if I switch over to my photo gallery to look at the teams, I lose the feed. So I won't have all kinds of information for you today. I just figured, why not start a little introduction to say, hey, we're gonna have a bit of a blog type thing, a video blog, I guess, to bring us up to date on the year. Nolan tried out for ESDA. He had a wicked showing. I'm not going to be very negative here. People know how I feel. I went on a big rant. I was pretty pissed off about the whole thing. But for the most part, I'm not going to trash any kids. I'm not going to trash any adults. That's not what I'm here for. But we had a really good showing there. He did really good. I understand people did fight for him to be on a team. They just lost those arguments. And I think his landing spot's pretty good. I think our Sussex team's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of our former Blades players. We got a whole lot of guys that Nolan played with 2 years ago when Mike Surratt was the coach. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The Hampton squad looks like a bunch of good kids that we know. The big ones that stand out to me for the KV, I'm a little surprised not to see Ivan Jardine there. Henry Jardine, Jackson Flood, Lockhart, Grayson Tricky again. Again, I don't want to be negative, but I feel like there's this bias when you know a kid's good, you almost pick out every bad thing he does, and you always pick out all the good things that some stranger does. Like Grayson's put in so much time, did so much work to be where he is. Caden Cole, same idea over Lancaster. These kids, to me, are at least AA kids, potentially AAA kids. I know there's all kinds of rules in place and things, but as a goalie dad, I'm a little biased with the goalies. Our kids have put in so much time and effort, and I just don't think it's appreciated the same way as players that can skate. People think you can make do with whatever goalies in net. But so those are the big ones that stand out to me. I expect Grayson and Caden to be right up there, and not saying anything bad against anybody, because I don't know. To me, they're as good as ESDA goalies. They're as good as AA goalies. Nolan's as good as a AAA goalie. So you got kids spread through all these leagues. We know the Tucker Godins, the Jackson Vaughns, the Nolan McGraws, who could definitely be in AAA. There's no question about it. So, in our area, there's all kinds of who could be here, who could be there. But for the most part, I think we're just going to be happy with where we land. I think the AA season's going to be a really good season. I think it's going to be a really fun league. I know a few years ago they played the A teams and the AA teams together until Christmas. I'd love to see something similar, because I know our Sussex team's a AA team in name, but when you look at those single A teams in KV, similar strength rosters. I feel like I hear my kid coming up through the woods here. So it's going to be an interesting year. I'm really excited about it. I made a video for our roster. In the future, I might even try to get Nolan to sit down beside me. We'll do some of these videos. Maybe I'll have a bunch more information, news around the league. I think Chris Fleming is the manager of a team up in Fredericton. Ben Conley. Sean Werner, I think, is the manager for KV. So I'm going to be reaching out to you for sure to try to see what we can organize here for some exhibition games. And for the most part, I'm excited to get underway. I see we have an ice time coming up for Friday at 7:30. I think that's probably going to be a game. So I think that's the first thing on Nolan's docket. I'm going to give a call completely separate to the minor hockey league. Everybody that's aware of me with my pickup league, I think I am going to give a call to St. Martin's. I think I have Nolan Saturday. Excuse me. I'm going to try to get 3.5 hours there. Probably 4 hours when you put in the ice cleaning. So we'll do a 3-team round robin. Start at 8 in the morning, be done at noon. Half-hour games, 4-on-4 hockey, 8 players per team. So that's my goal. I'm probably going to try to bang that off this week. Super short notice. We need 24 players, 3 goalies. So Monday morning, tomorrow morning, I'm going to make that call. I got a closing on my house to take over this place after that. And that's going to be my week. So again, I might update you every week. I might update once a month. I might never make another podcast again, but I think I'm going to start doing a little video blog here. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will see you next time.